Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ladies, gentlemen, gamers, fellow Tower of God, lovers, enthusiasts, enjoyers, glazers, and fellow readers. Welcome back to another Tower of God super special Omega reading time. With me as your host, the ever sleepless Chris Allen, because I'm running off 4 hours of sleep and I am exhausted. And with me, I have my ever illustrious, ever villainous, ever mysterious, ever unholy, but also sometimes holy cowboy hairline.
Yep, and I'm running on like 6.5 hours of sleep.
Hell yeah. So, we're
Pretty
two
decent, I
peas.
think.
Exactly. We're two peas in a pod. So, we are here once again on the fabled day to read Tower of God Zed. But some of you might be asking, what happened in Tower of God Zed? But also some of you might be asking, what has changed since last week? Not in Tower of God Zed. Well, I'm glad everyone asked, because I will tell you. Number one, we have changed the POV cam. We now have a prime image, or I guess video, GIF, of White actually fighting Calivan. So we put that in the corner right there. That's him fighting Calivan very, very seriously, very hard. This image goes very hard. Feel free to screenshot. Anyway, aside from that, we've also slightly updated the tier list. I will actually not say how we updated it today because I want people to figure it out themselves. So, if you have a watchful eye and you could see the difference from last episode, let me know if you notice. Either way, Adrian, what is the last thing that has happened since last week in the Tower of God?
Yeah, I think
Here's a little.
this shows pretty much all that I remember is that so the ship blew up,
Yes.
and we had a lot of talk about like Caliban and his people before this whole thing happened, and a lot of fight
Who blew it
scenes with
up?
White. Our boy Kun Hind Luch, I remember,
Yes.
former member of the Sacred Grove, who
Yes.
had his people, the rest of his people, held captive by Pobadao Kun Liberic, who he tried to work with to
His
set them
family
free.
member.
Yeah, his family member who he tried to work with to set them free. Well, let me take a step back here. So let's talk a little bit about how they first started. So
Yes.
when
Go
what's the
on.
space? Doan, the Sacred Grove, basically. Well, Doan and Chow were sealed, but the remnants of the Sacred Grove worked with what's his name, Kel Halam, right?
Yes.
After the fact, and they wanted to still go
Do
after
it.
Jihad even after these two were sealed. So,
Oh, that reminds me. So,
hmm
sorry to interrupt you, but I wanted to say this so badly on stream, and,
hmm
I guess we'll say it now. I can't believe Kel Halam's entire plan was, hey, let's jump Jihad while he's sleeping. And I already kind of, excuse me, I already kind of mentioned this last time, right? Where it's like, why would Jihad be sleeping alone in his palace with no guards, especially, right? Like, this guy, I don't feel like he does that. Now, maybe there's a certain world where he is that paranoid, where he only trusts himself around himself. I don't know if he has clones, though, but still, we don't know who the captain is. But, I really feel like Jihad would try and make himself as protected as possible, or as isolated as possible. I don't think he'd just sleep in his palace without guards. He'd be somewhere where you don't even know where he is, or if you do know where he is, he's surrounded. So the fact that Kel Halam's entire play was, yeah, we're gonna jump him while he's sleeping, is funny to me. But also the bigger thing, this fucker Kel Halam, and it really makes me think now more and more that like he really probably is above Yama in terms of like just strength. Like he really was just playing with him. I mean, I don't know if Yama got a power spike, but this is where he did survive. Now, it could be the case where Jihad just punked him, but I don't feel like Jihad is that way. I feel like Jihad now, like current day Jihad, or I guess older Jihad, right? Because that was a while ago when Kel Halam did try to do it.
hmm
But I feel like post Data Floor Jihad, whenever that copy was made, he got way more serious. Like I don't imagine him as a guy who gives out second chances. Like if he sees an issue, he will deal with it if he thinks it's an issue. So the fact that Kel Halam escaped either means, oh my god, excuse me, either means one of two things. It either means A, Jihad doesn't really see him as a threat. Actually, one of three things. Sorry, Jihad doesn't see him as a threat. One, two, Jihad was just fucking with him. Or three, you know how Jihad, and I have this big assumption, right? Jihad can see fate, like he can kind of interact with fate the same as Kel Halam
Hmm.
can, but I think he could do it obviously in a greater way. The thing I believe with Jihad is he gives you a choice because he wants to see, maybe he has predictions of fate, and maybe they're not fully accurate. Like, depending on the person, maybe it's not so hard set in stone. So he wants to give people options to see, like, okay, he thinks mostly this, but it could be different. So he's kind of, in a way, testing himself and testing them to see, like, oh, is the fate he thinks going to happen actually going to happen? And maybe sometimes he's wrong. Who knows, right? But
Hmm.
it could be that too. But I just find it hilarious. But yeah, Kel Halam did survive a jihad encounter. So we do have to put that under his belt.
Yep, that is true.
There's
Yeah,
not many
and
people
in
who could
that,
say did that, honestly.
yeah, I mean, not many people have even seen Jihad. That like even including the people that work for him. Like he's very mysterious.
I love that.
Um,
I love
it's
that
so
so much.
strange too because he's supposed to be like this grand leader and stuff like that, but he doesn't show face really at all
He doesn't even
nowadays.
give out
Maybe
orders.
before, yeah, maybe in the old days, maybe during Cal Halam's day, he was more out and about and more like well known. But now
He's like
you don't
hidden.
really, yeah, you don't know anything about him.
It was like 100 plus years since he gave out his last order, right?
I forget how long it was. They did say it was a long, long time ago. Like basically, the people who were like chilling at the place where they received the order from Jihad were so lax. They just got so comfortable with not doing anything because it's just been so long since they've actually been ordered.
Yo, that's what I want to be like, man. Give me a
Yeah,
job with jihad.
absolutely. Yeah, if that's the job where I just gotta wait and nothing happens, seems pretty good.
Yeah, but when shit happens, then you get scared because it's like, damn, something's really happening.
Yeah, but at least you're on the winning team, right? Like you guys
Well,
have the number advantage.
I mean, yeah, you guys are like, Jihad's side so far, and we've talked about how Fug really looks like incompetent half the time. They
Yeah,
really do seem to be the winning side. And you know what's
right.
hilarious about this too? Some of the YouTube
Hmm.
commenters were saying this, and it really put it in perspective for me. They said you got to think of it like this, right? Jihad's like, people like the Jihad like system has dealt with Fug before, but Fug basically hasn't died out because it's more of like a belief kind of. So it's
Hmm.
like of all the things that Jihad has like tried to deal with, Fug is the one that like kind of survives. So even though
Hmm.
Jihad doesn't take them really seriously, like he's dealt with them, he kind of like smacks them down whenever. Like they do end up like still persisting. So that's like an achievement in and of itself. They're like cockroaches essentially.
Yeah, I mean, in some way, Thug only exists because Jihad's rule exists. Because a lot of the injustice caused by Jihad's rule is what motivates these people to join Thug. So every time Jihad crushes them, it just gives more fuel for them to come back.
Well,
Really,
I guess it's because
or
he
like in
doesn't
the
crush them
form of new people.
completely.
He doesn't crush them completely, but like even if he did, hypothetically, like all the abuse that happens, like from like people like Reflejo and people are like mistreated by the 10 family heads and have like a lot of resent towards them, like normal tower born people like are always going to feel like this sort of like
It's gonna
anger
build up.
towards them just because like the elite, yeah, like
Yeah.
how elitist they are towards the
So it's
regular tower born, which is kind of weird because these people have been there longer. It's like the Native American type shit because these tower born people are like
they're the
have
ones who
been
were here
have been
first.
here, yeah, they were there first and now they're treated like shit under this new rule, like
Under
they're
the
lesser beings.
foreigners.
Yeah, and it's so weird. It's like, why not just treat them normal? But there's always going to be people who think they're better than others, and they're going to like flex themselves, and the strong bully the weak for whatever reason,
The
power,
weak should
money,
fear the
whatever.
strong.
And for that reason, like Fug always has like a good
I mean,
like backing behind them. Of course, there's always people on the
true.
other side who like Jihad's rule. Like, not everyone in Jihad's system, like all this stuff is not like 100% good versus bad. Like, there are people in Jihad's system who are genuinely trying to be good people, right? And have
Yes.
probably impacted people positively in the tower. But
Sharon.
there's also people doing the opposite. And there's a lot of that. There's a lot more of that, or at least a lot more that we see. So that's why
Hmm.
um Fug has a lot of claim and a lot of fans too, kind of, because it depends where you are. I mean, sometimes Fug is seen as like, like, oh, terrible, like especially in the beginning of season 2, it's like, oh my god, these guys are like a criminal organization. But
Terrorists,
then there are other people that see him like they're like some revolutionaries. So I don't
saviors.
know. It's interesting. It's its own thing. But yeah, it's definitely like more of an ideal than like something you can just just kill people and just say that like, oh, they're done. So now that we took out their leader.
I mean, I feel like unless they, one of the biggest ways to have a great shot at, I think, ending Fug, aside from obviously like crushing rebellions and stuff, and just snuffing out the idea of rebellion,
Hmm.
and maybe just not fucking with people. Isn't this all kind of headed by a guy who's really close? Well, not really close, but like relatively close to Jihad at one point. V.
Yeah, kind of.
Or
Well,
no,
his
no, not
descendant,
V,
right?
not V. Yeah, yeah,
Luzlek.
Luzlek. Because Luzlek was
Yeah.
under V, who was
No, it's
basically a
true.
family had two Jihad. So I'm assuming Luzlek knew Jihad.
Yeah, and that's another reason why Fug tends to like always resist whenever they get taken down is the fact that like a lot of these elders and the people who like run it from the beginning are usually safe and they're not really fighting at all. It's usually the other people that are
Crazy.
fighting for them, the
They're
Slayers.
cronies, man.
Mm-hmm.
They're fucking
They're like hiding in
cronies.
the shadows.
Just like fucking Jihad, yo. It's like a game of chess.
Yeah, I mean, it would be a big blow if they were to lose. I know I just said that like if you took out the leader, like it probably wouldn't eliminate the thing of Fug, but
It'd
it
be their
definitely
best
would.
shot.
It would be their best shot, yeah, because it would be hard to recover after something like that.
So I have a question about
Um,
that actually.
but I think the feeling would always still be there. Would Fug still exist? I don't know, but the feeling of like resentment towards like the current like status quo or whatever
The
would probably still
ruling,
be there.
of
Yeah, the
course.
ruling class,
It's just like the rich versus the poor in real life, man. But
pretty much.
regardless, so Luzlek is the first Slayer, right?
Yeah, yeah, I guess you could say that.
Is he also an irregular, or was he Towerborn?
No, I believe he's Towerborn.
Damn. So how the fuck? I mean, unless he's like crazy mobile, like I really thought only like irregulars could be Slayers, but you got people like White, fucking Karaka. Man, these Slayers really need to step it up, man. They really do.
Mm-hmm.
But either
Let me
way,
say this: irregulars can lose to regulars.
of
It is
course,
possible.
of course, like when they're like in their early
Mm-hmm.
infancy, I'm assuming, because realistically speaking, right? Aside from Bomb, because Bomb is still like he's the anomaly either way of irregulars, but when you look at like Urek, right? Urek in Data Floor was an early version of Urek, and he was still like not even as strong as actual copied Urek, because he couldn't be copied properly because he's too strong. But even
Mm-hmm.
then, when he was going up the tower, he fought Han, right, at 100.
Uh, I don't know if it was at 100, but he did fight Han.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
whatever floor Han's on, which I believe was 100, and Han
Oh
was
yeah, floor
impressed with
100. Yeah.
him,
Mm-hmm.
right?
It's like a trial that Han has. Yeah. So he's not actually like fighting, shooting to kill when he
Yeah.
challenges people there.
So
But
so I'm assuming there like Han could have killed him because he was still a regular at that point. He was still going up the tower.
probably, yeah. Mm-hmm.
But Han, I guess, was impressed by him or whatever. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure there was a time where they could have easily probably dealt with Urek. Maybe not easily, but definitely dealt with him. But now it's like too late. Like you lost your opportunity.
Right. Mm-hmm. And we're kind of
So
getting there with Bomb. Although it's gonna take more time, but
of
you're kind of
course
seeing
he's
the
scaling. He's
the
scaling hard.
downside of letting him escape every time, especially from like last station to where we are now. Like
Yeah.
huge jump.
Caliban said it, and it's gonna bite him every time. I
Mm-hmm.
really should deal with this now, and he didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what a fucking mistake that was. Oh my
Yeah.
god. Anyway,
So back to the recap, right? So we
yes.
have the whole thing with the Hidden Grove slash Fug group going out after Jihad. The whole plan, pretty straightforward. Just get him while he's sleeping, right? I was like, oh, I can see fate. It's totally fine, guys. But on the offside, we had Kunhin Luch, who was really concerned about this because he is afraid of Jihad, and
He
he
was
doesn't
gonna
think that
dip.
they. Yeah, he wanted to leave this whole time. Like his whole issue, like he was kind of like a rebellious sort of person, where it's like he liked what they did at the Hidden Grove, but he didn't want to take it this far. So he was concerned that like everyone would die, right? So his idea was that okay, well maybe I'll just talk to one of my friends or one of my family members who's part of the Jihad army and say if they can like capture us as like a
A lesson.
like capture us as like a lesson and just like let us go and
And I
let
think
us
you
live
put it
basically.
really well too, because I questioned like, okay, well, if Lutch captures
Hmm.
them and then you or not Lutch, yeah, wait, no, no, Hind,
Liberic.
or Liebert, god damn it, yeah. If Liebert captures them and then just lets them go, I feel like they're just gonna be like, okay, guys, we got away, now we could try again. It's like, why
Hmm.
wouldn't they try again? But it's like a showing of strength. Like, hey, you tried your best and we stopped you. So it's
Hmm.
like
Yeah.
maybe they'd get
And it's like you didn't
dissuaded.
even get close type thing. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe they'd just give up at that point.
Yeah, because Kun cares about his people. Like he cared about the people of the Hidden Grove and stuff like that, and he just wanted to like protect them. He knew that like this
Lutch,
sort of
right?
attempt. Sorry, Lutch. What was I saying?
You said
Did I
Kuhn.
say something?
It's still
Oh, okay.
correct, but
Oh, okay. Yeah.
when I think
Like he
Kuhn, I
cared about
think
them,
yeah.
so he really had like the best of intentions, but it did end up screwing everything up. But then my question is, if he didn't do that, how far would they have gotten? You know what I mean? Like maybe they would have done more damage because maybe
They
Jihad
wouldn't
wouldn't
have
have
done
been
anything.
as
Let's be real.
I don't think they would have taken out Jihad, obviously, right? But I'm thinking they probably would have caused more of a ruckus if
Yeah, but
they
to
didn't
what
have the
end? To what end?
yeah.
It's like,
Hmm.
okay, you knock one brick over, you knock two bricks over. Okay,
Yeah,
like
exactly.
no one's
So
gonna
like in that
remember.
respect, I don't feel bad for Kunhin Lutch. Like I don't feel like I don't want to say I don't feel bad, but I don't feel like what he did was wrong. I think is what I'm trying to say because he came from a good frame of mind, and I feel like he kind of did get what he wanted, although not really because he put his faith in like a rat like a freaking Liberic who just kind of
I'm gonna say this shit every time.
yeah.
There's a reason why on this tier list he is fucking where he is, man. I'm telling you, the only reason
Mm-hmm.
Doan's below him is because she's really not a villain. So she's the shittiest villain because she's not one. I should really take her out at this point. She's basically a good person again. But
Mm-hmm.
yo, I fucking hate this fucker. If SIU wanted to make a character I fucking hate, he fucking got one, man. This
Yeah.
fucker is a dick.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So yeah, so ever since that operation, Liberic has basically been holding the lives of these people hostage and causing Kunhin Lutch to basically work as like his inside servant or whatever, his
Slave.
insider. Yeah, that just does whatever he wants. Like more so than like an average like commander would have.
He
Like,
literally
Kunhin
has
Lutch has to do
to.
literally everything.
Yeah, he
Yeah. Or
has
otherwise
to.
the lives of his people are in jeopardy. And his, final mission. And you could tell that Kun is like very depressed too, because
He
he's been doing this
wanted
for a
this at
very
this
long
point.
time and he doesn't like he kind of lost his will to like live in a way,
It's
which is
really
really sad
fucked up. Yeah.
because he started as like a really rebellious person and now he's like stuck working for the man basically and
I
like
I
doing things he
think
doesn't really approve of.
I feel like Lutch, man, because
Mm-hmm.
that's what the work life does to you. You have so much vigor, you have so much like passion for life, and then you get to what real life is in American society and capitalist society, and it's just a hamster wheel, man. And we all,
Yeah.
that might be the episode title, honestly. We all end up like Lutch.
Yeah, it's really sad honestly what ended up happening to him,
It
but
really
yeah,
is. Yo, he could still be alive. I mean, I doubt it, but like,
maybe.
he could still be alive, maybe.
Yeah, so to wrap
Just like
things up,
Indiana.
uh right where we are now, we have this whole plan where they're trying to blow up the ship with all of Caliban's people in
Just
it.
like Chief Keef in New
Mm-hmm.
Jersey.
Yeah, he's gonna blow it up. And the objective is one, to try to take out the cage because they know that something's up with the cage. There's a reason why they teleported it forward, and that's we know what it is. It's the nail. They don't really know exactly what it is, but we know
And
it's
they
the
didn't
nail.
make this from Enryu, right?
No, this is just like a needle
Okay.
to pierce
The
their
wall.
defenses, basically.
Penetrate them.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, Lutch had to do the final blow to like blow the thing up from the inside out. And the important thing is that Lutch was the only one who really knew what was going on. Um, Everyone else was just kind of following orders. So
Good
it kind of all
soldiers
happened
follow
without them
orders.
even knowing. And Caliban, even him, had to like ensure his people like, yeah, don't worry, just follow the orders type thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we do have this whole deal that's going on with Caliban and Liberic, if you can even call it a deal. But basically, what Caliban said is that he needs to take
It's more of a
responsibility if
threat.
it doesn't work out. Yeah, and it seems like with what we just saw from last episode that it didn't work out because Bomb was able to at the last second copy Kelhalam's teleportation ability with the souls that he saw that he learned how to use.
Hold on, hold on,
Okay.
hold on. Vishal, you cannot goon in here. You have to leave here. You cannot be in here. We're doing Tog. You
He's
cannot
not
see
up to
this.
date.
You're not up to date. You need to leave.
Yeah, get back to season 2.
Get back to work, mister. Anyway, go ahead. Keep going.
Yeah, so he saved the needle, and everyone was able to evacuate thanks to HWARYUN knowing ahead of time what was going to happen,
I
basically.
have a
So,
question actually about that.
hmm
So, since Bomb finally copied Kel Halam, right?
hmm
And Kel Halam kind of gets like buff boosted by Solo. Can
hmm
Bomb get boosted by HWARYUN, or is that like a thing that's specific to Solo?
I think it's specific to So, but it's not to say that HWARYUN couldn't learn how to do it, but it's probably like a ranker technique.
I see.
I don't know if it's unique to guides though.
Okay. Can Bomb copy guides?
Well, we've seen Bomb is basically like able to copy everything. He was able to copy REA
I
swordsmanship,
was
kind of
about to
shows
say
like
that's
the
like the
extent.
biggest thing. If he can
Yeah,
copy
it's the
that,
biggest
what
thing.
can't
So you
he?
can copy things that are
Family
like
lock,
family specific. Yeah.
which
So
is wild.
they made a note that it's not as powerful as the original, but it is still a copy, which means he can still get the effect out of it. So if Kelhalam's ability is like a specific, like, his family only ability, Bomb can copy it, but maybe not as strong. Like, maybe he'll never be able to transport something as large as the cage, but something
Hmm.
like this little needle here,
Nah,
which is very
Bomb
small
could
in
do it.
comparison.
Bomb could do it.
Yeah.
He could
Yeah,
do it.
and also he used the power of the second thorn, which I think is a big something of note too, because the thorn has previously teleported him out of the hidden floor, so it does
True.
have transportation
So was it more
capabilities.
was it more him copying Kel Halam, or was it him using the thorn?
It's definitely him copying Kelhalam, but I don't know the specifics of it, but there definitely is some connection there with the fact that the thorn, because the thorn could just be like, he could just be using it to like power himself up so that he can have enough energy to move it.
That's what
But
I'm
also,
assuming.
if that were the case, wouldn't he use both thorns, or why would they specifically show the second thorn only? Because
True.
the first thorn wasn't there, it was
The
only the
first
second
thorn is
thorn.
usually the buffing one too. The second thorn is like the
Yeah,
the unique technique one.
it is the unique one. Yeah, I agree.
Interesting.
So
Also, we have an
yeah.
important question in the chat for you here.
Well,
Can Vishal goon outside of your house?
yeah, that's fine, you can do that.
Okay, cool. All right.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fine. Yeah, so I think that's pretty much where we are. I'm sure there's some other stuff that
That stuff isn't
I'm
important.
missing
It don't
maybe, but
matter.
yeah, Bomb saved the needle. The canines are safe. They've been, the cage is destroyed, but at least they're safe. So, and it seems like Liberick's plan has failed, and we think we might see what's happening, like
I
what
hope.
Caliban's gonna
I
think of this whole thing,
hope we see
because
what's
we
fucking
this
gonna
just happened.
happen.
So
Oh my
yeah.
god, I'm so ready. And obviously I think we got a little glimpse of Yasracha and Mashni noticing this. And even
Oh
they commented on it. They were like, "Oh shit!" Like he just used a high ranker technique, and
yeah.
they're
Oh
like,
yeah.
"What the fuck?"
And one
Like
more thing about like Yasracha too, like they seem to be getting ready to like mobilize
involve.
as well.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah. You think it's because he used that technique? Like he kind of made like an issue for them.
maybe,
Oh
maybe.
my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm so fucking excited. I have wet dreams of getting to Tog every week because we're in
We're not
such a
even
good
in
part.
the wall yet.
I know, like that's the crazy part. Like I say it every time. I don't know what SIU is gonna do next. I don't know how it could get better from here. It's already so good.
hmm
But anyway, let's begin finally. Oh my god, I'm so fucking ready. But I want to see Calvin's reaction. I want to see how Calvin's gonna feel about this shit. Also, that little mark, I don't know if you can notice it, that little red mark at the top of the needle
hmm
here, at the top of the spike shit. Is
Yeah.
that is that fucking a Yama?
I think so. Yeah,
I'm
that's a good
actually,
catch.
yeah, I'm glad like that was there. We were on the screen for so long. I'm like, oh, what is that? And I noticed there's like a little bit of black there. I think, wow, that probably is Yama. But either way, I think it's also hilarious that the canines basically are gonna have no home by the end of this. Like they're basically
Yeah.
just gonna be homeless if they win. I mean, I'm sure someone will take them in. You know, Yama's a
Uh,
Slayer. Fug has
yeah.
money. I'm sure Fug will.
Right. And Yama's one of the richest slayers too, so they
Oh,
probably have
really?
the resources to
I
yeah,
thought
because Yama
Jinsung was
interacts with like a
rich.
lot of yeah, but like out of the slayers,
Oh yeah,
Fug
yeah.
already has a lot of money. Yeah, but like out of the
Damn.
slayers, Yama's the most wealthy, so he definitely has like the
The
probably has the
means.
financial means to like get something back, at least some, like they won't get the cage back, but they'll get something back.
He could make a cage too.
I don't think it's a concern, yeah, or like a big concern.
Wow. Do we know what the money is called in the tower or no?
They in season 1 they just called it points. I'm sure there's like some actual like money thing, but we've never really had the opportunity to like talk about it in detail in the story. It's
Sad.
just assumed like just that it's like normal currency or whatever.
Okay. Well, that's
Yeah,
pretty cool. Either way.
no real details.
SAU needs to make a side story with that. Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
episode 66, chapter 66. Let us finally begin. We won the battle at the first wall. We can finally avenge our people. Oh my god, yo, look at Hockney and Rack. Yo, Rack looks so cool here. This is definitely not anime Rack. I thought this was it for real this time. I mean, I can see the future and predicted whether we'll live or die a bit earlier than anyone else. But still, I believed in Black Turtle all along. You say that, but isn't this defense a bit over the top then? Oh, Rack created like a fucking rock wall on them. This is just to make the ride comfortable. Sure. Slave in Utero, Tower of God, versus Caliban. Still, I feel like we're getting to the end now because Caliban, if Caliban switches sides even momentarily, this will be the one thing I will say, like, can finally even the playing field.
That'd be a big swing.
Like, I don't know, but do you think Caliban can 2v1 Mashni and Yasracha? Like, do you think that's
tough.
too much? Do you think that's too much for him?
It might be hard for him, but especially since he's injured now too.
But do you think it's
Not to
on
say that
the
his injury's a
table?
huge. I'd put it on the table. Yeah, sure.
Dude, Caliban is
Epic.
just different, man.
But it's just that we don't know a lot, you know.
Of
like
course,
Yasracha and Mashni, we don't really know
oh
how
my
powerful they are.
god.
Especially Mashni is what I'm more concerned about. I feel like she's
Really?
hiding a lot of her strength. Yeah.
Oh my god. I mean, she still hasn't even used the 13 months.
She hasn't even used her 13 months. Yeah, whereas like someone like Yuri is spamming that shit.
Well,
And I typically put Yuri close to Mashni in terms of strength. Like I think Mashni is still kind of above, especially since Yuri is a bit more respectful towards her.
uh-huh.
But I put them kind of like in the same
I would
ballpark of
not
each
put
other.
that in the same ballpark.
Yeah,
I
well,
don't
that's
know.
how I've always been, and I know like the fans would disagree or whatever. But like when I was initially reading, that's how I always saw it. But yeah, I
Blame
do
you for
agree
seeing it that
now
way.
that she's probably a lot stronger than she leads on, and yeah, definitely more of a threat. So
I think she's definitely top 100, man. The higher you go up on the list, like the more of a gap there is in between them. It's like 500 to like 400 is way shorter than like 3 to 2. Like 3 to 2 is
Yeah.
way harder, but either way.
I hope we do see Mashni fight though. I really enjoy like princesses fighting because I love how durable they are. Like
You
the
just
whole
love
Rand
them
versus,
getting beat?
I like them just like they just keep fighting. Like it's cool.
So you like Gorilla?
Yeah, basically. Yeah. I'm a big Anak versus Rand fight type guy.
Oh my god.
R.I.P. to the workshop battle anime.
Oh my god,
Which it was
man.
awful.
Honestly. Anyway, part 7. Phew. We barely managed to save the artillery. It hurts that we lost the cage, but it's already a miracle that we came out of a battle of this scale, this unscathed. He says this unscathed, but they literally just had like a Star Wars Galactica battle. Like, are you kidding me? Wait. How's the Slayer candidate doing? Dude, I like that Yama actually fucks with him now. Like, Yama was such like a big brute, but you know, as is good storytelling, Yama's not like, you know, all that meets the eye when you first meet him. Like, he's not like a static, like, okay, you see what you get character. Like, he does have some depth to him, and I like that now we're not just seeing him be like a fucking nonsense, like, meathead. Oh my god, look at Bomb. Bomb has fucking blood running down his face. Is he okay? Oh, and Bomb also is burning the soul still. Jesus. So, let me ask you this, right? Bomb obviously has a reserve of souls that he got from Albelda.
Mm-hmm.
What happens if he burns through all of them?
He doesn't have any more.
Can he get more? Can he copy demons?
He
copy
probably
spells?
can copy it. Yeah.
Bro, this is crazy.
He
What the
probably
fuck?
can. Would he do it though? I don't think so.
So, I mean, if he does it, isn't it just like a passive thing, or can you turn it off?
I think it is something you actively. I mean, White's probably so good at it that he does it without even thinking, but I think it is something you actively need to focus on.
Okay. Okay. He just teleported this huge thing. It doesn't seem as exhausted as I thought he would be. He must have some pretty insane Shinsu stamina. Yeah, more like infinite Shinsu.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, God, look at him. I love the white wings, man. The more I get to know him, the more amazing he is. That quote right there is literally just encompassing all of Bomb's character. You think he's shit, and then you get to know he is the shit the more you know him. Hey, shall we continue? Yeah, I'm so ready. I'm so ready to see what Caliban thinks, Adrian.
White's
like,
about to roast him.
does Caliban even pay attention to White anymore, or do you think he's just distraught his people died for nothing?
Let's find out.
Although it does seem that your army corps' fate is already sealed no matter how hard you fight. Dude, look at White. Oh my god, I love White, man. I love White so much. Oh no. Oh no, Adrian. Oh no, we're not seeing his face, bro. I'm scared. Also, he lost his hat. Hey. Huh? Caliban? Lord Caliban? Has he lost the will to fight? He must be in shock. Not that I don't understand. Dude, oh my god. His face is so stoic, man. But I don't exactly enjoy seeing such a great warrior looking so down. Who's saying this? Is this White?
Could be White, yeah.
I'd really like to cut him into pieces and devour his soul. Dude, if White eats Caliban, I think it's over. I honestly think it's over. Like, Bomb needs time. I already think Bomb can't really fuck with White right now. If if he eats Caliban's soul, I'm really fucking scared, man. But since I absorbed the power of the souls from that explosion just now, so he's constantly getting buffed throughout this whole
Damn.
thing. Like I keep forgetting that. Like as this war goes on, White is technically just getting stronger. Like what the
Mm-hmm.
fuck? He's literally just AoE sapping them. What is this? It's like in Pokemon. He's like using Giga Drain passively. If I were to fight right away, it would only hurt my reputation. Dude, I like how that's what White is concerned. Yo, he's so prideful. He's so fucking prideful. And you know what? This is one of the few times I think he's actually being like a very respectful person. Like I'm actually shocked. If nothing else, he does have some standard at least,
Hmm.
which I am shocked about. Like Caliban, he sees him as a warrior, and it's like, oh, you can't strike down a warrior like this. Oh no, what is he doing? Oh my god, this is crazy! What? This has to be the REA in him. I feel like this is like the regalness. Because I think White himself is fucking crazy and psycho. This has to be like his family traits kicking in.
Hmm.
I'll give him some time. Dude, oh no. Oh, Sharon's still alive! Sharon's still alive! Wait, I don't understand. Are these the people from are these all of Jihad's people or no?
Yeah, they're like foot soldiers, basically, yeah.
Okay. Because I saw red, I was like, oh, is that Cage people? What now, Division Commander? We're completely surrounded at this rate. We're surrendering. Oh no, yo, I love Sharon. And remember, Sharon wants peace, so she's definitely gonna like be alright with surrendering. What? You've been abandoned. The Army Corps commander's not responding. There won't be any reinforcements. All the enemy high rankers are still alive. If we try to fight them now, we'll only sacrifice more of our troops. So, now let's see, right? So, let me ask you a question. If you're in a
Mm-hmm.
war with Jihad, and obviously we kind of have the Hidden Grove doing this, so we do have, I guess, some precedent, but that might be like a one off situation. Do you think if you're fighting Jihad and you surrender, like, they're merciful? Like, is Jihad's army merciful? Will they not kill you if you surrender?
I guess depends on who's your commander.
Wow. All right, what about a Dory? What do you think with the Dory?
Adori? Oh, I have no idea. We haven't even
Damn
met
it!
Adori.
Damn it! All right, what about Mashini?
Majini? Probably not.
No.
What do you expect, man?
What about Caliban?
Caliban? I think so. I think Caliban would be okay with it. Like,
Okay, okay, cool. At least
yeah.
there's some fucking kindness. Do you think Fug is the same way? Do you think they take prisoners, or do you think they're like, nah, you're Jihad, it's done?
I think it depends because Fug, just like Jihad's army, is like varied in like
Fuck.
personalities.
Okay. Let's see. Surrender! Everyone! Cease battle! Oh no. Oh god, what is this? Oh, it's fucking the thing!
Intern.
Oh yeah, it's the fucking intern. But no, I was talking about the thing she's writing. What is that thing's
Yeah,
name?
I forget.
No, not Myra. Mayan.
Mayan. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Lord
Dude, I love
Hong.
the intern.
Dude, I love Mayan too. Mayan is so funny when it opens its mouth. It's so weird. Like, dude, this and the big titted hen, like that shit, the big tit like mother bird. Those
Hmm.
two shits are probably like my favorite things. Oh my god, it sucks
Yeah.
that the two sweetfish are above
What
them.
about the sweetfish? Yeah, the
I,
sweetfish is. Remember the sweetfish sacrificed himself to save Coon and them?
how long did the sweetfish actually live for? How many
It was
chapters
part
was
of the
it?
game, but at the end when they were destroying like the like all the
I
lava was coming in or
remember.
whatever, the
I
sweetfish like
Yeah, I remember
umbrellaed
what
them.
it did, but it's like, how long did it realistically last? And we have it as like the apex of that
Not very
tier.
long. I don't know. It's just like Coon has this weird thing where like animals interact
Like
with him
him.
very strange. Yeah, you'd think he's like Lopo Beer or something. Like even the tit, right? Like he had like the freaking like
He had to
interaction
stare
with it where he was
down.
like, yeah, he was trying to see how strong it was, and it was just staring back at him.
I like how you referred to it too. You referred to it as the tit.
Hmm.
But I hope if we ever get to that point in the anime, one, the anime is good, but two,
Uh
they
huh.
do the tit justice. That
Yeah,
moment is so good.
we could use more moments of Coon interacting with animals. I think that'd be fun.
That's so
That's like a
good.
funny little trope that happens.
Yep. But either way, we have the very glorious intern here riding Mayan of all things.
Hmm.
And Mayan is specifically Paul's, or is it someone else's? Is it
It's
Calhoun's?
Kel'Halam's. Yeah, it's apparently
Okay.
it's like an ancient creature of some sort.
That is so. It's an
Like they're very rare.
ancient creature of some sort.
A beverage of sorts.
Oh, nah. Anyway. Oh my god, look at fucking
Yeah, we
Hong.
thought she died. Remember, because she crashed into
Oh,
the high rank
yeah.
from the
Yeah.
local BA to help Kun
Uh
send
huh.
the bullet to him,
Yup. Oh, shit. Okay, so,
the LaFave
yo,
bullet.
if she's alive, yo, Iniesta has hope. Anyway.
Hmm.
We won! The Fourth Army Corps surrendered. We made it. The enemy surrendered. The battle for this wall is over. We won. Wait, how? Caliban's still there though. Like, sure, he might be taking a break, but I don't know if he's gonna. Well, honestly, he might
Well,
surrender at
he's
this point.
basically outnumbered now. White
I
is
don't
I don't
think
want to
that
say White.
matters.
White pretty much beats him 1v1. I'm pretty sure
Well,
at this
White can
point since he has
definitely
the new
hold
skills,
him at the very
especially with
least.
everyone else there too.
Honestly,
He's just
okay.
too outnumbered
I don't know.
at this
Maybe
point.
maybe I'm a Caliban Glazer, but even if he's outnumbered, do you think he would surrender? Do you think he would go down fighting?
Well, I don't think he's very happy with the resolution right now, so he's.
Okay, so I mean normally would he be the type to surrender?
Mm, if it means saving his people's lives, I think so.
Forget his people. I'm just talking about in general. If he's surrounded by like 10 people and they're probably gonna kill him, would he just give up and hope they spare him, or would he just go down fighting?
Nah, I think he'd go down fighting. But I
Okay.
feel like in this case,
Obviously this case is different.
he's more willing to surrender, although he hasn't done it
Let's
yet.
see.
But
Let's see. Dude, look at Bomb. Oh my god. Thank you. I wonder who he's thanking. White or the souls he just like sacrificed? Or everyone maybe.
it could
Oh,
be the
there's
souls.
Coon. I guess that's true. Bomb. Why is he still burning the souls? Which I have a question. Is it a thing where it's like it's an activation thing where once you turn it on, like it constantly burns them? Or is it a thing where it's like, okay, you sacrifice a set amount and now you're in the state and you're not really
Yeah,
burning
he could just be
anymore?
like stuck. Yeah, it doesn't matter if he. I don't think he's like continuously burning them right now. I think it's just he's still in that state.
Okay. Are you all right? Coon, you helped Mr. You helped Mr. White get his power back, didn't you? I survived thanks to that, but that was really dangerous. Next time, please at least give me a heads up. See, look at that, right? Kun essentially worked with the devil, and what does Bomb have to say about it? He's not angry at Kun, he's just like, can you just let me know?
Mm-hmm.
Bomb, did you use the power of the souls you took from White? Are you sure you're okay? I'm fine. Actually, I feel like I'm bursting with power. Bruh, other people's power. I don't think we'll have a problem moving on to the next wall like this. Oh my god, you look at Kun hugging him! Let's try to think of it as a good thing. Those souls probably lent you their power thinking that you'd use them for a good cause. But don't blame yourself. You see, White's power, like you predicted, I revived it with the souls of the people who died in this battle. I didn't think about them at all while I gathered their souls. I didn't feel guilty either. Naturally for Kun. I'm sure the same goes for White. The fact that you feel sorry for them and it hurts you so much to use their powers distinguishes you from me and White. I like how Kun is making that distinction too. Like, he's even putting himself with White. He's like, yeah, me and him are the same in this instance. Kun's not above
Hmm.
saying what he is, which I like. Don't you ever doubt those feelings of yours. I'm terrible at giving speeches like this. I'm only doing it because the experts of cool speeches like Uruk or Yuri Jihad aren't around. Wow! Yo, is he trying to compete? Okay. Oh no. Oh god, he's watching. Oh no. He likes it. Yo, he likes it. Yo,
Hmm.
okay, there's one thing I really don't want SIU to do. I really do
Yeah.
not want SIU to make White good. Like, I like if he's like okay. Like, we can have moments like with the Caliban thing just now where he's respectful. Don't make this guy a good guy, man. Do not make him a good guy. You're gonna ruin White if you do
He's too
that.
far. He's too far.
Oh
Oh, there it
nah.
is.
Oh no.
All right, you got it,
I
man.
was wrong.
SIU listened.
I was wrong, Adrian. Adrian, he's looking, and I was nah. This is crazy.
It looks really wholesome
This
this
is
face, right?
crazy. He's looking, and you're thinking, oh, maybe he finally like is proud of Bomb. Like, Bomb did it. He helped them. They completed the hard battle. He's looking for his next fucking meal, bro. Oh my fucking god. Nah, this guy's a psychopath. This guy is a fucking psychopath, man. I'm so happy. I'm so happy with this. Thank you, SIU. Thank you. That could be another title for the fucking episode. Thank you, SIU. That is fucking crazy. The ironic timing of that. Anyway, we have the two fucking boyfriend and girlfriend back together finally. Blowing up the flagship. His own soldiers were in? How could he kill them like that? How could he do such a thing? Lutch was on that flagship when it blew up. What? You sure? Lutch? Was he still alive? I'm certain of it. Lutch was the one who blew up the flagship. That new 4th Army Corps commander. I bet he's behind all this. Oh my god, I feel like she's about to ignite herself with fires of rage. I'll never forgive him. Oh no! Oh no! So let me ask you this: was she close to Lutch?
She's kind of close to everyone, really. She's very
So if this happened to the furry rack, she would have still been upset too.
probably, yeah. She's a very emotional, caring person.
So
Like
if
that's Doan's whole thing. She's kind of like the Sharon of our side, where she's very about peace and everything.
yeah, she's so about it, she's willing to do violence to get it.
Hmm.
But
She prefers not to, but
well, it doesn't look like that anymore.
whereas
But
Cha is like F this shit, I'm fighting. You know what I mean? Like it's very different. It's like they have the same goal, but the way at which they try to solve it is different.
of course. So do you think that if Cha was in trouble, like during this fight, right? If Cha got wounded, she'd hold up. She'd be like, "Oh shit!" Like, she kind of stopped dogging on him.
Probably. Yeah,
Damn. Okay,
probably.
so she really is a softie, man. That's crazy.
Hmm.
I'll never forgive that son of a bitch. Don't want it. Dude, look at her. Oh god. She's got that same look in her eyes as when I first met her. Oh, I think the flames reignited now. You know what I think it is? I don't think now she's gonna fight for peace. I think now she might fight for revenge now.
Mm.
I guess this means we're going into battle again to avenge someone else. Go on. To be honest, I don't want you to fight either, but if we don't fight. Oh my god, look at this shit. She's joining sides again, man.
The two old heroes.
Yep, and then we have the old man Karaki, even though he's the youngest Slayer. Oh shit. What the fuck is he doing? What the hell is this?
I'm not sure. Let's see.
Oh, it's his world of darkness.
Oh, he released Cheon Hee Ha
Yeah, Chion
and
Hee-ha and Hansa. Damn, we never got to see their fight.
mm-hmm.
Yo, SAU's a cock tease. Oh god, look at her. Huh? Why does she always wear some silly shit, man? This place. Are we back on the outside again? Yes. It's good that nothing important was messed with. Karaka! What the hell have you done? How did the battle... Your army corps lost. What? Yeah, I feel like Chian-Hee's whole thing is she just gets fucked, man. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of sad. She always gets the shaft. Not as bad as White sometimes, but probably right under that. I don't know for sure, but it seems like the new Army Corps commander abandoned you guys, since he blew up the main ship without even sending it into the battle. That can't be. Don't you lie! Why would he do that? Oh my god, dude, look at Karaka. If it's so hard to believe, have a look for yourself. Your flagship is gone without a trace. Bro, what is she gonna do? Imagine all of them just turncoat now. Imagine all of Calivan's old squadron is like, you know what? We're Fug now. Or maybe
That's what
not
it's looking
Fug.
like.
Yeah, honestly, that's what I think it's leading to. Like
Because they've
now,
basically been abandoned
yeah, they've
too.
been disgraced. Like, bro, they were gonna use them as sacrifices.
Mm-hmm. Like
Like,
even if they go back, who's to say they won't be sacrificed again? You know?
yeah, I mean, this really begs the question, right? I don't think Lybrick was right. However, does this kind of like, did he make a self-fulfilling prophecy by treating them like shit? Does that mean like this kind of caused them to turn cold? Because Lybrick's whole idea was, oh, they're loyal not to us, they're loyal to Calivan. So it's like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, what if they ever like decide to stop following us? But you kind of did something where it's like, why would they follow you at that point? I don't think
Yeah.
people blindly follow Jihad because they want to lay down their life. I think they follow him because they hope it'll protect their lives, right? I mean,
Mm-hmm.
obviously there's zealots and stuff, but and that's what Lybrick wants. He said we want zealots, we want crazy people.
Mm-hmm.
So he's a real fucking character. That fuck. Also, what's going on, bro? Yeah, sadly you missed half the chapter, but we're still in it. We're still in it to win it. And then Calivan is just fucking upset now, dude. He is the picture of a man. Like Calivan is one of the manliest characters, man. His entire essential, like aside from his like tribe, right? His basically family that he made has just died because of him, because of his decision, and it didn't even result in. It resulted in nothing. And now, like he's not even crying, but you know, like he's torn up, man. Lord Calivan, dude, he looks fucking pissed. Is it true that Army Corps Commander Lybrick abandoned us? Yes, it is. How could he? That means the explosion of the flagship. It was an order from Army Corps Commander Lybrick. I believe he was planning to abandon us and form an entirely new Army Corps with new soldiers. So here's the big question. If this worked out, was he really going to promote Calivan back to Corps Commander?
Who knows? He's not really one to fulfill his promises.
Hey, look, you know, he fulfilled it to, so far, he fulfilled it to Lutch. He did send the
Mm,
people off, right?
yeah. After how many times of like dragging it on? Like how long has Lush had to live in servitude?
True, but by the same logic, how long has Calivan had to be demoted and, like, do
Yeah,
shit
but
like
also the
this?
initial capture of his teammates, he was supposed to let them go, and he decided not to.
Yeah, I guess you're right. What are you going to do now, Lord Calivan? Division Commander Chion Hee Ha. If I go against the military law to take back my position as Army Corps Commander again, will you follow me? Pardon? Lord Calivan, you mean... Oh no, that's right. I'm going to kill Army Commander Lybrick and take back my position. So he's not even upset at Jihad's like forces, he's just upset at
Mm-hmm.
Lybrick.
Yeah.
Wow. So is this like a lot? Is this going to be like an Evan Kell situation where she just came in, killed the previous floor administrator, and Jahal was like, "Okay, cool, you're the new one now." Like, there's no
Probably.
repercussions for that,
I think so. I think Lyberg reaps what he sows, right? Like
bruh.
exactly as Caliban said, you need to take responsibility for this, and
Bruh,
this is taking responsibility.
this is crazy. So this is really like a dog eat dog world. Like Jihad's okay with people just usurping each other.
Well, as long as the job gets done, right?
That is fucking wild. Oh no. Oh, are we gonna see LaFave? Is this LaFave's box? Please. Oh no. Oh my god, dude, look at Evan Kel, bro. This doesn't look like a woman anymore. Well, this is unexpected. What the fuck is that thing? Oh, she's still alive! She's still alive! I never imagined the dummy would have divine sea creatures defending it. I love LaFave. I fucking love LaFave so much, man. She's so fucking hot, and she's a MILF, technically. I don't really know who her kids are. Wait, so what the fuck are divine sea creatures? Are those,
Just
animas?
Shinwei. Yeah, animas, basically, yeah.
Okay. I guess Dummy itself was just a fishbowl designed to send the creatures out if it came under attack. What is Dummy?
Maybe she's referring to, like, where she's hiding out.
Oh, okay.
Like the little
Hmm.
piece of metal or whatever.
Okay. No wonder you took the risk and stayed in the Dummy.
She didn't run away.
Okay. Oh my god, she has the same thing like Caliban almost. Like her fucking third eye is like glowing. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
But it's no use resisting now. You heard the news from the outside, right? The 4th Army Corps has already surrendered. Even with the divine sea creatures, you don't stand a chance against me in a close combat. Yeah, I mean, Jesus Christ, look at her. Wait, I don't want to fight anymore. I don't want to fight you anymore. Oh my god, please, please. Like, from what we've seen in the past, right? She definitely was not, like, merciful back then, I don't think. But maybe, like, you know, maybe she chilled out with Bomb now. Maybe she'll be merciful. What? I participated in this battle for my own personal reasons anyway. I don't want to sacrifice my life for it. Wait, so is she like a contractor, or is she part of the Jihad army?
She's part of the Jihad army.
Oh wow, okay. Well, she doesn't look too loyal.
Yeah.
I'll help you. Please, spare me. Oh god, and fucking Evan Kell's not even saying anything. My information will be useful to you guys. If you let me live, I'll tell you the location of the secret place hidden within the nest. Secret place? Do you know why the army and the Lopobia family decided to fight here in the nest? Oh my god. Is LaFave gonna fucking leak this shit? So, you know what I imagine now? This is the perfect time where LaFave will get sniped herself. Like, you know where it's like the person turncoats and they're about to spill the beans and then they just get like put, like, you know, they just get like whacked.
Yeah.
I feel like that's about to happen. If you don't know why, you guys will never make it out of here alive. Oh, okay. Whew. I thought that was Evan Kell fucking killing her, but okay, no, it's Bomb. It's Bomb. Alright, I have no clue what Bomb... Oh, he's touching the wall. Okay, cool. Nice, so there's no resistance now. Load the needle. Oh my god, look at its erectness. Are we really moving right on to the next wall? I know the 4th Army Corps surrendered, but everyone on our side is also exhausted. I'm not sure if we should rush in... Rush ahead like this. Look at what... Yo, this is really like some army type shit. Like, they're going to, like, Commander HWARYUN. Like, yo, let me write that shit. Army Commander HWARYUN. Like, bro, is she really the general? Maybe General HWARYUN, actually. There's a high chance that Jihad's forces never thought we'd make it past the first wall. Now that they're in a panic, isn't this the best time to push ahead? Oh god, see, I'm scared to listen to her because she's kind of like Liberic in a way. Like, she doesn't mind sacrificing people. Dragging this out may only increase the fear within our own troops. Besides, Bomb feels fine enough and says it's better for us to keep going. Oh my god. It's true that right now, Bomb's stronger than he's ever been. White's in his best condition too, but... Coon, you've got to admit that you can't be objective when Bomb's involved. Damn, yo! HWARYUN's calling him out! Fine. The problem will be after we break through the wall. I'm totally objective. Yo, oh my god! Yeah, he always wants to disagree. So, let me ask you this, Adrian. Obviously, if given the opportunity, Coon would kill Rachel, right? Even though Bomb doesn't want him to. Would
Yeah.
Bomb like want him to do it now, or you think Bomb would still say no, don't do
No,
it?
no, I don't think so.
Okay. Do you think it will ever get to the point where Bomb is okay with Rachel's death?
Probably.
Really? You think
If
it
she
could get to
keeps
that
up
point?
where she's going. But I think the issue is the fact that Rachel's holding on information that like Bomb wants to know.
Damn it. So you
It's like
think
a
that's the
big
only thing he cares
contributor.
about now?
He wants to understand why before like she actually dies, or else she'd die for potentially nothing. Remember, there's always like this back thing. You've even said it before. Maybe Rachel's doing all this stuff for a reason.
Yeah,
Bomb
but
might
that's
be
my
feeling
own
the same way,
hypothesis.
but
I
also
don't
Bomb
I
may
don't
be a little
know.
biased because like Rachel's
She
kind of like
raised him.
one of his yeah, basically raised him. So yeah, I don't know.
Man.
It's a little bit of bias, but it's also like the uncertainty of it all.
Okay.
He wouldn't really like it if she was just taken out like.
Okay. Would Kun kill HWARYUN if given the chance?
No, I don't think so. I think Kun doesn't like HWARYUN, but he's not like gonna
That
kill her or
level.
anything like that. Yeah, he's not at that level.
Okay. Okay. But for Rachel, it definitely is.
Yeah.
Is there anyone else besides Rachel he would kill if given the opportunity?
Michael probably.
Michael? What about White? You think he'd outright kill White if he could?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think Kun sees White as like an asset that can be used. Basically,
Okay.
I mean, you've seen it there, where like you didn't really feel bad about him eating the souls and stuff like that. Like,
Damn. Oh my
yeah,
god.
Kun would rather control White than actually like get rid of him, especially since they have like bigger fish to fry in terms of like fighting Jihad and trying to rescue
He just
Jinsung.
sees
Like,
him as a weapon.
White taking out White, like especially right now, would be like not the best.
Well, of
for
course it's
planning
not ideal,
reasons.
but let's just say the war is over, they win. If he's given the opportunity, would he kill White?
Probably, yeah, maybe.
Okay.
But yeah, if he sees no use for him, yeah. But for now, he's very useful. He knows that White's not a good
Problem.
person. Yeah, problem.
Bruh,
Yeah, for sure.
I
Especially
love
White's
that.
obsession with Bomb too is like
Yeah.
another thing
I don't
that's
know if Kun
concerning.
notices it though, but oh
I
my
don't think he
god.
notices it as much, but like if the war was ended and stuff like that, I think it would show a lot more.
Bruh, I absolutely love it. That has to be one of the best scenes. Kun is hugging Bomb, giving him reassurance, like, oh yeah, you're not like us, you're a good person. White's watching this, and we think, oh, maybe White's finally liking it, and he just licks his lip.
Mm-hmm.
Why did he do that?
He's
He's
always
a
hungry. You just
he's
get a
a
huge power
psycho.
too.
He's a psychopath, bro. He's a fucking crazy. So it makes me question, right? What if he gets so many souls that like the Albelda portion of it like doesn't really matter, or do you think Albelda has control of
Right.
all souls coming in?
No, Albelda only has control of the ones given to him
Okay,
when Albelda did. So it is gonna become
insignificant at a certain point.
yeah.
Who knows how long that is? But so
Yeah,
at a
who
certain point,
knows,
he could
but
just be like, you know what? I don't care about our agreement. Fuck you.
who knows?
Oh my god. Okay. One thing I also have to say about this arc and about this chapter, their fucking clothes are fucking on point. Like I love their
The
clothes.
space outfits.
Not even the space outfits. Kun looks like an investigator from like the 80s or whatever, 1990s.
You don't like old school Kun with like the suit and tie?
Yeah, no, I
The
don't
button
really
up?
I don't really care for Boy Scout Kun. I like this better. He's like on business here.
Nah, Boy Scout Kun's best Kun. Don't say that. Come
I
on.
don't know. Like look at Horian.
That is the
Horian,
best Kun outfit.
she literally looks like a CEO right now. Like this looks like she's like a high
Uh-huh.
society lady. And then
Yeah,
Kun looks
it
like
is
an
high
investigator.
quality outfits for sure.
This is so cool. Either way, you're right. Even that giant needle will only make a hole in the wall for a short while. The enemy will wait until we move in through the hole made with the needle and focus their firepower on it. Oh my god, there's fucking seahorses and like I don't even know what that is. Jar bearers? Oh, it's this fucking
Should
guy.
recognize that guy.
Yeah, that's Yasrach's guy, isn't it?
Correct. Yeah.
But we also predicted that much. That's why we prepared a special... What the... A special gift for them in the needle. Wait, there was people in the needle this entire time?
You thought that was their only plan?
Yeah, I didn't think they thought this shit
Just
through.
to break in?
Yeah, and go guns blazing. Yeah, what the... Yo, who
let's
is
see.
this? Yo, I'm scared now. They'll buy us some time. What?
Ooh,
What?
look at this.
Gus and fucking Love? I mean,
And
I knew he
there
was
it-
gonna come back one day because you told me.
Yeah.
But what the hell? I mean, they were Fug at the end of the day, but didn't Love hate Fug? He hated
yes.
Fug.
He
Fug
did.
killed his parents.
Mm-hmm.
So why is he fighting against Jihad now? Why is he with Fug?
I don't know. Let's find out.
What the hell? Oh my god.
This is
Also,
crazy though.
yeah, what the fuck? Also, shout out to season 2, man. I really like Gus and Love's relationship. Like, they're so funny. Gus, I wish we saw more of him. We barely saw anything, but he's like a
Mm-hmm.
cool dude. He also
It's like
looks like a
another version
statue.
of Han Sung Yu and whatever you call it, and Leroro, basically, where like Leroro is like the more like justice oriented one, like Love is, and
Hansung is
like
like
Han Sung is
evil.
like the mastermind, yeah, where Gus is. It's
Yeah.
you can draw some connections.
Bruh, because I remember, like, Love was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go against the tower's rules. I'm gonna kill him." And then Augustus, obviously he's Fug, right? We didn't know it at the time. But
Mm-hmm.
he's like, "Oh, you can't kill a regular. Like, you can't do that." He's like, "I'm gonna do it. You can't do it. I'm gonna do it." Like he's actively arguing with his boss. Like he's not really scared of
Mm-hmm.
repercussions.
And Gus like pinches his cheek or
Yeah,
whatever.
he's like, "Yo, stop it." And then he even said like, "Oh, buy them chicken," like as a,
Mm-hmm.
as a sorry. And like
But
I don't know.
Gus a chill dude, man, for how creepy he looks.
Yeah, he really is. Like, really, don't judge based on like the cover, man. It's really sad. Yeah, Sriracha's is right there, on the other side of that wall. Damn. Okay, that's how it ends. Wow, that's pretty abrupt.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
I'm
wow.
really happy to see Love back though.
Yo,
I think it's really cool to draw the connection all the way from season 2, like early season 2.
fucking craziness, bruh. Love and I'm more happy to see a Gus, honestly.
Hmm.
Anyway, you have the
I didn't
blog
send you
post?
it. It's
Nah, yeah,
66, right?
yeah, 66.
Here you are.
Mm-hmm. 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 All right, pretty standard image of bomb here. Nothing crazy.
Yep. All right. So starting with the end note. I was contemplating between fried or seasoned, but these days I decided to dip the fried into the seasoning.
I think
This
he's
might
talking
be
about chicken.
reference to love, yeah, liking
Ha!
fried chicken or something.
Wow.
Hello, this is SIU. For this week's afterwards, I will just post a picture without too much extra content. This chapter, in a sense, wrapped up the battle of the first wall and
Wow.
served as a transition to the next wall. Although it's only through silhouette, we do see some old faces.
This is where I want to say two things.
Mm-hmm.
The first thing is a question. How many walls are there?
Um, I don't know. Like they probably mentioned
Three?
it. Like maybe like 3,
I
probably. I
think
don't know.
there's
We'll
at
we'll see.
least three, but
We'll talk about it in more detail when we get there. I think because they're gonna have to pass through all of them if they wanna
that's crazy, bruh. Oh my god. They're
get to
only at
Jinza.
step 2.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Lord. Okay, and then for the next thing, oh god, I'm trying to remember what the next thing was. I honestly forgot it. We could just keep going.
All right. Recently, I've been thinking about writing a bit more. I do want to talk about some of the characters who aren't being shown currently. Of
Oh,
course.
I remembered.
Mm-hmm.
So it has to do with silhouettes. I'm gonna relate this as always to One Piece. I
Mm-hmm.
heard Oda has a really big fascination with silhouettes where like he'll tease characters, but they'll be actual silhouettes, like you won't know. Like there we know who it is. We know it's a
Mm-hmm.
Gus and Love. Like he didn't really
Though there
hide
were
it
more
too
people
well.
there.
Well, of course there's more people. Those are actual silhouettes. Like we don't know who they are. But One Piece, like Oda loves doing that shit. He loves using silhouettes. He loves
Mm.
hiding characters. I guess it's like meant to be like a big reveal thing, which I like. I really like
Yeah,
that.
it feels good as a reader to
Know
meet someone
something's
new or meet
coming.
someone old or like
Yeah.
try to guess.
Just
It's like
have
a
a
fun thing to do.
surprise.
Yeah. Continuing. Of course, writing and having it uploaded are two different stories, but if it looks fun, I'll try to share it on the blog. Um, Recently, I found a spot near my old home to do something comfortably, but because I'm used to Seoul, I'm already finding some inconveniences. This is the power of living in Seoul.
Huh.
Well, I will be back next week with the familiar faces. With the familiar faces next week, I am still trying to write the afterward or recent updates, even if short. I hope you have a good week, and I hope you all remain happy and healthy. See you next week. Thank you. P.S. A bit late, but Tower of God Volume 3 and 4 are out in Korean. As before, you can buy it from online bookstores. So I hope those of you who have been waiting to go out to buy them, thank you. I just want to say,
I know
Tower
you're
of
gonna
God
mention it,
really
man.
needs to make the English translations, bro.
You
This English
always
webtoon
mention
version is
it.
so ass, dude. I recently went to a comic store. I like to go like every once in a while. Wait, no, I went to Barnes and Nobles actually, and I was just
Barnes
looking
and
through the anime
Nobles.
section, and there was one before that I went to around where I live where they had the Tower of God books. So I was looking to see like maybe they have them, right? This one didn't have them, but what I did see is like solo leveling and like all these other manhwas that are kind of like becoming a
Wow.
bit more popular now, and you
Wow.
see them and they're being shown off and stuff like that. And it's like, dude, that could literally be Tower of God right there. But Tower of God doesn't have like an official like book series, like manhwa type book where it's like by chapter by like, you know, with the art and everything. But it's
Yeah.
like they already made it. It's just in Korean. They just have to translate it. I hate the stupid webtoon thing. Like, there's no way this webtoon thing is going to be like the norm for like it moving forward. I mean, it seems like that's what it is because they're making more of them, but like it's not like
It's
good.
dumb.
It is really dumb. Yeah, the art just doesn't feel right. It doesn't. It's literally a bigger size than most other like manhwa books, so it's like it doesn't even fit if you have like a bookshelf that you want to like organize them or something like that. Which I don't, but I know a lot of people who are like collectors do. It doesn't really fit, and it doesn't really entice the readers either. Like you look at the cover, and you're like, what is, you know? It
Wow.
doesn't really look like a manhwa book, so it's just really hurting them in terms of like English viewership. I know they have them in other languages too. Apparently, I think Spanish and Brazilian they have it like normal.
What?
Yeah, but English for some reason is like
What the hell? That's so
not
random.
available. Yeah, yeah. I saw like some publisher because I was looking for the books, just like wondering like maybe they'll release an English one day, right?
Yeah.
Um, But yeah, I'm really
No.
hoping he does that now that he's like taking a break, you know, to work on things. Like I feel like that would be a huge priority because like I've said in the past, like the content, like the hard part for Tower of God is already completed. Like it's an excellent story. It's like really well made, lovable characters, all that other shit. It's just like getting it out there. And like having a good book is important. It's like a bread and butter type thing.
Wow.
But yeah, that's
So,
whenever I see that shit, it like pisses me off.
ironically enough, I feel like, again, another way me and SIU are very similar. I feel
Hmm.
like I produce superior content to most other people online because most other people are shit. Not the, not naming out names, but most other people are shit. And it's really sad because I think the main issue SIU has and the same issue I have is advertising. I really think advertising is just like the main problem. If it was
Yeah.
just better
Oh,
advertised, it'd be great.
yeah, I want to mention Profactor's right. Yeah, Brazilian just Portuguese. Whoops, my bad. I always get that confused.
Ooh. Also, what's going on there?
Whoops.
And yeah, okay. So if there's three walls, then it makes sense.
Yeah.
That's what we
I
thought
got
too.
I said Brazilian because I think it said like the Brazil version or something like that. I didn't say like the
Ha!
Portuguese version. So I
You're
was like, oh,
going
they have
to
it in Brazilian, but yeah.
Brazil.
Whatever. Yeah. You got me.
Okay, cool. Well, Adrian, the age-old question now:
Yeah.
do we keep going?
Yeah. I'm about to learn Portuguese so I could buy those books. I really
Ha!
want them, but like, God, I want to be able to read them too.
You already know what happens. Do you want to
I
just
know,
collect
but
them
I
or do you want to
want them. It's
read
just
them?
like I want to collect them, honestly. Man, imagine a collection from now until like the end of season 3, how big that would be
Jesus
if
Lord
it's
in
like normal
heaven.
book sizes.
God, yeah. Season 3 is the
Yeah.
longest season thus far, right?
I think season 2 is actually longer,
Okay.
but
So
not by a lot.
I was actually gonna ask this. So with the blog post, right? The previous blog post, he said he was going on the huge hiatus.
Hmm.
So is this chapter that just came out after the hiatus, or are we behind? Are we behind from like
I
the when
think
the hiatus
yeah.
happens?
Remember when he posted it? He was talking to people who were like ahead of the chapters that were reading the previews.
Like the
So I think we're
fast pass
still
shit.
before. Yeah, I think we're still before the hiatus. I'll let you know
Mm.
when we get there.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm pretty familiar with what the ending is like.
Okay. You said you remember it well because you just kept reading
I
it.
kept going back, yeah, to see the new chapter and just reading the same one.
It's like you're like trying to get your fix of drugs.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. Well, so as you said, we're gonna keep going with chapter 67. So here we have Bomb interacting with the wall, which I thought he was just touching a terminal, but no, it is the wall. Yo, look at Bomb's fit too. Bomb looks like a little rich boy, a little track star. You guys he looks like he's bowling. He looks like he has like a bowling outfit.
Mm.
But either way. Yeah, I mean I hope he doesn't I mean I know at a certain point because I think Adrian spoiled it for me sadly. That at a certain point I think blog posts do stop, but who knows how long after or if it is right after the
That's not really
hiatus.
much of a spoiler, but
It
whatever.
is to me. Anyway,
Okay.
Bomb is praying with his power, his passive power that he can't even control, and it looks like the wall is getting fooked. Literally just by touching it. Also, is that the thorn igniting that red streak right there?
It has to be, yeah.
Okay, cool. So the wall is getting fucked. Fire! Now! And then we have this giant mechanical needle shit about to just penetrate. Ooh. That shit is flying in. So there's people inside that thing.
Mm-hmm.
and they're not getting hurt.
I'm sure they have a seatbelt or something.
Wow. All right,
The
that
power of
shit.
Shinsu.
Of course, the power of Shinsu. That shit is tearing into that ass. Wow. I
Hmm.
hope Bomb got out the way. Okay, we're cleaving down the middle. Nice. Everything's exploding. Very, very nice. Cool. All right, we see the wisps, the destruction, and boom, right clean through. It's sad because you really can't tell how big this thing is from this like panel. This shit's
Yeah.
probably fucking
But we did see
huge.
Yama standing on the ship, because there was some perspective there.
True, true. That shit looks like a fucking pencil almost. It looks like a pen. It's like
Yeah.
about to write. All right, it busted through. We see Jihad's army waiting by the other one. So the other one does look different, thankfully. It has like a little bit of a different design. Look, it's just I think this is so funny. They
The
literally
little
just
PP needle.
yeah, they just drove like a giant stake through it. Slave in utero. Tower of God. The second defensive wall. So we finally got past versus Caliban. Part 1. All right, I forgot this homie's name, but I'll just call him Spike Man because that's what he looks like. So
Hmm.
Spike Man is starting the battle. All troops, prepare for attack. Fire the cannons. Slay the enemies who come through the wall. That shit opening is so funny. That looks so weird. That also looks like something from Subnautica, ironically enough.
Yeah.
Lucille, okay. Is it Lucille or Lucille? Lucille is double L, so Lucille?
You could
I'll
pronounce
call
it
him
however.
Lucille. Yeah, I'll call him Lucille. Oh
I do like
damn.
Spike Guy though.
I'm probably just gonna call him Spike Guy. Huh? The tip of the needle. Oh shit, something's coming out. Oh my god, and something is violent too. Damn, they just ate the ass of one of the ships. Literally. Oh, never mind. It was the front of the ship. They ate the face. Oh, that's a Gus Gus. Oh
Hmm.
shit. Dude, he literally looks like a stone statue. Like he legitimately just looks like a big stone statue. How many people did you bring with you? Even as a high ranker, I've never seen so many troops at once. Wait, a Gus Gus is a high ranker?
Hmm.
What the
He's
fuck?
like he's Hansung Yu status basically for like a higher floor.
So let me ask you this, right?
He runs it
Obviously Hansung was taking the place momentarily for
for
Evankel.
Evan Cal. Yeah.
But is every floor admin, obviously not like, like the administrator creature, is every
Hmm.
floor admin a high ranker?
I don't think that's a requirement, but it would make sense for them to be like the highest ranked person there. Besides the floor ruler, though, so Evan Kell rules the floor and is also like in charge of like the entry floor.
Uh-huh.
But just because someone rules the floor doesn't necessarily mean they're in charge of what's going on the floor. Like for example, that the coon that was in charge of the name hunt floor
Yeah,
wasn't really involved in any name hunt activity. He was just the like the leader of the floor
I see.
representing for the administrator. So
Was
just
that
because you
name
own the
hunt?
floor doesn't
That wasn't
necessarily.
name hunt. That was last
That was name
station.
hunt.
That was
Oh, was
last
it last
station.
station? Oh, it was
Yeah.
last station. Okay, yeah. But yeah, basically that. So like they don't necessarily have to be like the jihad, people working for the floor or whatever. Like so basically the Hansung Yu of each floor who like leads the climbing of the tower isn't necessarily like the floor ruler all the time.
So let me ask you this then.
Even though Evan Kell's like a special case and Hansung Yu was just covering for her.
Okay. So is the floor ruler appointed by Jihad or is it appointed by the administrator?
I think administrator, although I'm pretty sure Jihad could have some influence on that because
Okay.
Jihad, has had contact with administrators and stuff like that, and yeah.
Okay. Okay. Also, don't worry about it, bro. So his name is Fusil, not Lucille.
Oh,
Either way, it's
yeah.
Spike Guy now.
And another example for like floor ruler type stuff and it being like related to Jihad, well, Wolhike Song owns the 77th floor, and that's not Jihad at
Really?
all. Yeah,
Oh shit.
they run that shit.
Okay. Obviously, it's not a spoiler, right? Like, it's not like a big
No,
deal.
it's season one type shit.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, nice.
Yeah.
Which I never read, sadly. All right. So a Gus Gus is coming out. This almost looks like a fucking nuclear shelter. You think Evan Kell took floor two by defeating the previous four? Yeah, no, she did.
Yeah, that's
She did.
correct. Hmm.
Yeah, she just straight up killed the homie.
And no one did anything about it. They're just like, okay.
So that's more of an administrator thing. Then the administrator was like, "Oh, okay, you just succeeded him."
Yeah, and
The administrator
I'm
seems to
sure
like Evan Kell
I'm
too.
sure Jihad used to own that floor too, and now that Evan Kell took it over, it's kind of like a whatever thing. Like they're still affiliated with Jihad, but like I feel like Evan Kell was never really part of
She didn't
Jihad's
care.
run the floor. Yeah,
She's not even really part of Fug either. She's just part of Hansung, honestly.
yeah, I guess you could say that.
Anyway, after seeing those cute little regulars on the test floor, seeing these rankers here. Oh my. Oh, he actually doesn't look like Stone here. Wait, what? Have we only ever seen him in darkness?
Yeah,
Wow.
he's just a white guy.
Wow. I thought he was a statue. Yeah, this is crazy.
The
Almost
lore.
makes me sick. Okay, so we might have to get some Augustus on the tier list action here.
Hmm.
We'll see. We'll see how much he's
And
around.
Love too.
Oh
Well, we haven't seen
yeah.
Love yet,
I
but
mean, I already have Love's picture though, so that's actually pretty easy to do.
hmm
But yeah, we might have to add Love back too. All right, cool. Let's keep going. All right, everyone's coming in. These look like the children of Elpathion. Armored soldiers, charge! They really do look like Elpathion's kids. All right, and Augustus is slashing, and there's a big amount of fucking power into this one, it looks like. Oh, what the fuck? This is some, like, oh god, what's his name? Not Doomsday. This is like some dark side laser type
yeah, it's like
shit.
geometric.
Yeah, what the hell? It's like the Omega beams. Shinsu drawing zigzag? What the fuck? He's an artist. Oh! Oh, he made fucking sashimi. Oh my god, he's violating them. Okay, well, he definitely is a high ranker. Holy shit. Are these all rankers, by the way?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, wow, okay. Wow, that's kind of ass then. It's like sending in, like, fodder. What the fuck? Damn, he fucking wrecked them. Animas! Release Shinhui from the fishbowl! That's, that's like the animal, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
Shinwei, Divine Fish, whatever.
Divine fish. Okay, cool. All right. Yeah, I like how the goatmen are just carrying the fishbowl. That's so
You look
fucked
like the
up.
Goat Man.
Oh, come on. No, I don't. You look like the summoners.
That's fine.
Wow, fuck you. Anyway, we have the Shinhui, oh my, what the fuck? Bro, this doesn't look like a divine fucking fish animal. This looks like a demon spawn.
They're all considered divine fish. Even like things like the snake or whatever are still considered
Yeah, no,
Shinwei.
of course. Like, I know those are like, divine fish, but
Yeah.
what animal is this besides like maybe a goat? Maybe.
I don't know.
Like, what the fuck? This is demonic.
It's definitely not from our world.
Oh yeah, I damn well know that. Like even the fucking what was it called? The whatever bird?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, I know what you're talking
yeah,
about. The wind bird
the
or whatever.
windbird. The windbird is at least still a bird. Like dude,
hmm
this thing is not right. This is an abomination. Oh my god, it's charging up too. Oh no. Oh my god, and Augustus is blocking it. Holy shit. Yo, he doesn't care. He doesn't care. One thing I will fault SIU on for right now, and I can't fault him on a lot of stuff, right? But I will call it as I see it. I think he needs more variety in weapons. I think like a
Mm.
lot of the weapons are just needles, and I think that's a little boring. Like a Gus could have like a cool designed weapon, but it just has like this white basic needle. But it's not a huge thing. It was something I did want to mention.
hmm
Shinsu drawing. Circle. Oh my god, what the fuck? This shit is crazy. Wait, what is he doing? What was that? Did he just like get rid of the attack? What the hell?
I think so.
Oh my god. Okay, I think this thing is Oh! Oh! Oh, it's Love! This thing's getting ready to like fuck up Love, but nah, we about to see Love go crazy, yo. Wow! Seriously? Oh, this is his reveal! Oh shit, the flashback!
hmm
Seriously? Bug? Test Director Augustus, is it really true? How did you find out? I came upon it while going through the files yesterday. Is Augustus stupid? What, he just left that shit out? The location and purpose of your last business trip was top secret. So I tracked the course of the floating ship and found out it was headed for a place involved with Fug. Is it true? Yeah. How could you fool me this whole time? I've got to tell the authorities right away. Oh no, wait a minute. What's a Gus Gus doing? I'm scared. Stop right there, love. Hmm? What's that? Oh, what the fu- Oh, I thought it was a weapon. Wait, these are receipts. Wait, what? It's a record of all the fried chicken you've bought with company funds outside of work hours. What? It's proof that you've been embezzling money?
That's a lot of fried chicken.
Holy shit, yo. I mean, his shit literally has on it chicken love. Embezzling money? You've been telling me for years that I can buy as much chicken as I want. I was just saying that. No company in the tower would ever spend this much money on chicken. What? Buying this outside of work hours is embezzlement. What the hell? I never thought you'd actually eat this much. So, what the hell? 50 chickens a day? Seriously? You must be out of your mind. If I send this to the regular administration office, you're finished. Wait, so he blackmailed Love with
Mm-hmm.
chicken?
Yeah. Got him.
Listen, I'm just glad that Augustus didn't pull out like a sword or something like threaten. Yeah, Augustus is so stupid. Yeah, I like Augustus way more than Hansung. He does things like very like nicely. Hansung does things very evil. And it's ironic too. Hansung looks like the nice one. Augustus looks like the dead ass evil one. Like this guy
Mm-hmm.
looks like a villain. Once you're on the administration office's radar, you'll never get a decent job, even as a ranker. Oh, but you'll just end up being a ranker who cleans up trash on the outskirts of the tower. You liar! I know quite a bit about you. You went through the tower because Fug murdered your parents. Even after becoming a ranker, you were so obsessed with getting revenge that you joined the dojo of a very famous high ranker at the time and received training to get stronger. How the fuck did he not smoke bomb? Like, again, I know he was like limited, sure, right? But still, even being
Mm-hmm.
limited, bro, like, how you gonna let bomb clown you like that? Even though, bomb lost, but still. I'm actually glad bomb lost that. Thank God, like, he's not winning like everything. The master and his disciples all treated you like a member of their own family. Having lost your parents long ago, probably thought of a place as your new home. I bet those were pretty happy times for you. Oh god, I really hope he's not going to do the Hansung here. I hope he's not going to threaten them. Also, they're giving him chicken. Dude, you know what's so funny? So is Love an adult? Like, he's an adult,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
So he's just not going to grow anymore?
He's just a small dude, yeah.
Like, dude, this guy's just jumping on him. It looks like they're jumping on a kid. Anyway, I'm really glad that Love like has this. That's pretty cool. It also looks like a coon giving it to him too. That looks like a coon, and that looks like a
A Sharon.
not. I was thinking of Shan, but I was also thinking of a Gustang
Mm.
with the hair color. I guess Gustang is
Yeah.
Lopobia, right?
Pobedao.
Pobedao. God fucking damn it. Yeah, Pobedao. But that happiness didn't last long. Oh no. While you were away for a few days, everyone in that dojo was accused of treason against Jihad's army and got slaughtered. But luckily, you weren't there with them and survived. That's like the common trope, man. That's so stupid. Also, yeah, Lear, and I know Hansung is short too. I remember what happened to Rak when he mentioned it. You wandered around trying to find a way to clear the names of your dead friends. Oh my god, there shouldn't be a king. Also, look, they finally gave fucking Love like a new little coat too. Like he also looks like a
Mm-hmm.
1980s investigator. It's like a trench coat looking type thing. But you found out later that it wasn't a false accusation. It was true. In the end, the truth didn't matter to you. Confused by this turn of events, you set aside your thirst for revenge temporarily and made up all kinds of excuses to run away from the truth and turn your back on the world. Damn, yo, Gus really breaking his ass down before you finally ended up here. How do you know all that? There's a reason I kept you around as my assistant even though you hate Fug so much. I hired you knowing you dislike both Fug and Jihad's forces. Remember, the Slayer candidate you fought before? Jihad's forces are holding his master hostage, so he's waging a war to rescue his master. I'm actually shocked that Sayu's going into like all of this backstory with Love and
Mm-hmm.
Augustus. He must really like them. I owe his master a debt of gratitude too, so I'd like to help the Slayer candidate. And you're gonna have to come with me so I can make sure you don't talk to anyone. Damn, yo. Okay, I guess that's being kind of serious. Oh shit. What? Why would I go there? I may not like Jihad's forces, but I have no intention of helping evil. I know you wondered about whether the Slayer candidate is evil after you met him. It's true that Fug does a lot of evil things. But is the boy evil for wanting to rescue his master? I don't think so. If anyone were to find out about you embezzling company funds, you'd be seen as evil too. I mean, to be fair, he only did that because Augustus told him it was okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But to also be fair, Augustus didn't expect him to buy 50 chickens a fucking day. Like, that's ridiculous. Like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
you could buy lunch with the company card, and then you buy like $1,000 worth of like steaks or something like every single day. It's like, yeah, that's not what we wanted.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a false accusation. It doesn't matter. You don't know whether the Slayer candidate was falsely accused either, do you? Just because Fug's the epitome of evil to you doesn't make that boy evil too. Basically, he's not good or evil. It's like the difference between fried and barbecue chicken. He has to relate everything to chicken.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it either. But if you don't come with me, I'll have to kill you to shut you up. Oh god, now he's getting serious. Either way, you risk death, but you'll find the truth somewhere in there too. I'm not telling you to join Fug. I'm asking you to help that boy. If you help me get out of here safely and fight in that war, I'll make sure you're rewarded handsomely. Or sorry, you're rewarded accordingly. It's up to you to decide. I mean, at this point though, right? If he goes against Jihad here, isn't he going to be barred from being like in his position? Or
Perhaps.
does that really not matter? Like, can he still work in? So I'm confused because obviously he hates both. Obviously he hates Fug more, but
Mm-hmm.
he's in Jihad system. Like he's essentially a government worker, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he can't get another job with Jihad after this if he does this. I'm assuming.
Probably.
Okay. Ah! Oh shit! His fucking hat says blue. In the end, I had to bite the bullet and accept Lord Augustus's proposal. But he probably planned this whole thing, including those files I found. Damn, so he really is like Han Sung. Oh my god. Oh shoot! He's just beating the shit out of the demon. Money I agreed to put my life on the line for was sent to me right away. You've just received an insane amount of money. They're not even saying the number.
Mm-hmm.
And it was way too much money to refuse. Damn, so Fug really just about it. What the fuck? And along with a promise to help me escape before anyone else. He promised to help me find the bastard who killed my parents. Really? I mean it. And above all... Oh shit, what the fuck? Oh no, what the... I can't forgive them for holding his master hostage. Oh my god, he's beating the shit out of it. Oh my god, look at him. There may not be a right answer to the question of whether... Oh my fucking god. Of whether fried or barbecue chicken is better. But to me, you people love lethal move. Oh my god. Is he gonna do like the fastball, the grand slam? Are evil. Oh my god, bro. This shit is so violent.
Mm-hmm.
Change up. Always with the baseball theme with Love. Alright, well, he basically just threw a fucking nuke. Okay, cool. Is Love a high ranker or no?
I think he's just a ranker.
Okay, wow. Holy shit. I think it's time for you guys to get out there too. Wait a minute. I'm a little scared. Is this Fug or is this Jihad? I think it's Fug because they're hooded. This could be like no, it probably is Fug. They're probably the people in the needle. But I was gonna say, if this is jihad, you know who like my first thought went to with this?
Mm-hmm.
Who do you think it went to?
The Lopubia girls, maybe?
Yup, Lil and Shil, man.
Yeah,
Oh
the hair doesn't
yeah.
look like it though, but yeah, I can
Yeah,
see it
maybe they
because the
got a
two of them.
haircut. Jinsung did buy a lane for 10 billion points, and Korean said that's not much for them. That's crazy. Oh my god. I mean, I don't even know if 10 billion's a lot either. Like, I don't know what the standard is in the tower, because a dollar today was not a dollar when I was a kid, I'll tell you that. Either way, shake hands. Oh fuck, that's Sophia. Yo, I called it. I called it. I
Mhm.
said she was gonna come help, man.
We got Sophia
So we
in
got
the
an
needle.
actual elder here. We got like a
Hmm.
whole ass elder, and they were not using her. Like they didn't tell her, "Hey, come out the needle and help us." That's wild. Shake hands. Yes, Miss Sophia. Inside the holy. Wait, oh, sorry, the hole. Sorry.
The holy.
Inside. Inside the hole made by the needle, the canines, Bomb, and his team. That ship looks fucking crazy. What the fuck? That reminds me of another ship from some other story, but I forgot what. The battle's already begun on the other side of the wall. Why is Rack writing it like that? I feel like that's very unsafe. We'd better hurry. But if we all rush in there at once, there's a good chance we'll fall right into the enemy's line of fire. Oh my god. If we find an opening in the enemy's attack, the lead troops will go in first, followed by the rest in turn, just like we planned. The canines will stay in the rear and charge in after. I know it sucks, but Yasracha knows what the canines are capable of. We may have come prepared, but we can't send in the canines first when we have no idea what kind of trick Yasracha's got up his sleeve. Give up on getting revenge on Yasracha? What do you mean? Oh shit, it's Doom. This is Doom before he got his like power back too. I mean, if you're trying to get revenge, forget about it. You can't beat Yasracha. How do you know, Doom? As long as I avoid that skill of his, it's still not possible. You're underestimating Yasracha. Do you have any idea how powerful he is? Alright, let me ask you this, Adrian. I think I've asked you this before, but just to get the updated version. Who you think's stronger, Yasracha or Caliban? Just straight up guess if you
uh,
don't know.
Caliban, I think.
You think Caliban's stronger than Yasracha?
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
think it's a big gap?
No.
Because they're kind of glazing Yasracha right
No, I
now.
don't think it's a big gap. But a big issue with the canines is the fact that they're at a huge disadvantage fighting Yasrachi just in base.
I mean, even without the
They have a
disadvantage, I feel like they'd probably still just get clapped up, but
Yeah, for sure, but they have to struggle just to deal with his base ability, which
that's
is not a
true.
good start. Yeah.
Yeah, you're not even wrong, Jesus. Okay. I heard a lot about him from our father. He was both wary and afraid of Yasracha, but no one else in our family except our father expected Yasracha could be such a monster. When Yasracha first came to the Lopobia family, God, look at him, he's a cat. Everyone called him a nameless pet cat. All he ever did was sit next to the leader of the family and act cute. Oh, damn, so he was right next to the family head.
Hmm.
Wow. But it turns out he was a wild beast, which is what they called fucking Yama, ironically enough. Are you sure it's okay to move on to the next wall with Caliban and the 4th Army Corps? Relax. It didn't seem like he was thinking about stabbing us in the back. You saw their flagship blow up right in front of us. You know what's crazy? Libraric kind of fucked them. Like,
Mm-hmm.
if Libraric didn't do that, the fight would still be going on.
Yeah.
Wow. I know he only promised to help until he gets rid of the new 4th Army Corps commander and we save Jinsung Ha. But having one less enemy to fight, even for a little while, is a big advantage for us. Damn, so wait, is he helping them?
Technically, yeah, but not for their reasons. Like he's not really interested in saving Jinsun. He's more interested in getting up to library.
Wow. But he did promise, right? He said he promised to help get rid of the 4th Army Corps commander and save
Mm-hmm.
Jinsung. So isn't that second part kind of that, like, helping
Well,
them
I
too?
don't think he's gonna involve himself in the saving. Well, him getting up to library kind of helps them, but I don't
It's
think
helping by
he's like
association,
directly.
yeah, but
Yeah, it's by like association. I don't think he's actually gonna get involved. I think his main thing is that he's gonna become the new Fourth Army Corps, and then maybe he'll like step aside and let them take Jinsung. Like he's not really interested in keeping him
I mean,
hostage.
he still does like Jinsung too, right? Like
Yeah,
he
that's
does
true.
respect him.
Yeah, I think he let them take him,
Wow. Yo, I hope we get
given the
Jinsung back.
opportunity.
Oh shit. Trying to fight them and Yasracha at the same time would cost us way too many lives. HWARYUN said it's okay, so let's just trust her. I'm scared of that. We're here to rescue Jinsung Ha after all. Right. Even though it's only temporary. Does Jinsung know this entire thing is happening for him, or do you think he's closed off
Probably
to any
not.
news? Wow.
Probably
So
closed up.
so it's just another day for him where he's just chilling.
He might sense that something's going on. Like they're obviously preparing and like setting him up as bait, so he knows the bomb's coming, but he can't really see what's happening.
Damn, okay. I never imagined. Oh, look at him! Dude, he looks so fucking ready. I'd end up fighting alongside Caliban. Dude, look at his arm, too. It's still just blazing. Dude,
It has to.
Caliban is such a Chad, yo. Him with this new hairstyle is perfect. He's so fucking cool with this shit. Fuck that stupid-ass fucking mohawk. Oh my god. Wait, season 1, the final episode. What is this? Wait, what the hell? What? It's really ending like this? Wait, how can I, who looked so formidable at the start, end up as such a tiny creature? You didn't look strong to begin with, and actually, you were a bit hideous. Shut up! Why does it seem like you're the only one who looks cool at the end, you turtle? Was the anime made to promote you? It can't end like this. Oh, did the anime end? Is that why?
Probably, yeah.
Okay, okay. The next floor. Who is that dark-looking dude? Beats me. He looks a little familiar, though. The next floor! What's he saying? But he looks a little sad. Thank you for watching Tower of God on Crunchyroll. Wait, is that young Bomb and older Bomb? What the hell?
Yeah.
I hope it was a pleasant journey. You can continue following Bomb's adventures on Webtoon right now. I hope that we can meet again someday. Thank you. Wait, did they play this in the episode? They should have put this in the episode.
Probably. Oh wait, they should have, but I don't think they did.
Sad. I'm forever grateful to everyone who has helped produce the anime and to the many readers who have dreamed of Tog becoming an anime over the past 10 years. I hope it was a dream come true for all of you. Listen, after seeing season 2, it definitely was. It has its issues, as does everything, but season 1 was solid, man. It's a solid intro season. And I actually said this to someone who we're getting on Tog right now. I really do think that Tog doesn't really start until probably workshop battle is over. I think like that is the that's like when Tower God really starts actually getting going.
Right.
Everything
But
before that's kind of like an
enjoy it
intro.
though. Like
Yeah,
I
no,
enjoyed the path through there.
exactly. It's kind of like JoJo's, right? People say like JoJo's part 1 and 2 is like ass because
Yeah.
part 3 and beyond has stands, but it's like you don't know that when you're watching part 1 and 2, so it's pretty fun when you see it.
Yeah.
But either way, the blog post. Oh God, okay. So we're getting into Yasracha's territory now. Oh no.
Next chapter versus Yasracha.
Oh no, that's the second arc. Oh God.
Yeah. All right. So end note. 25th Bomb, a protagonist who specializes in uncomfortable cohabitation.
It really is, because think about it. He had to work with White, his mortal enemy. He had to work with Karaka, his mortal enemy. Now he has to work with Caliban, his mortal enemy.
Yeah.
Like, yo, if he has to work with Liberic, I'm done, man. I'm done
It's
if he
over.
has to work with
Tower
Liberic.
God's cooked.
That's where I draw the line.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I feel like White's worse than Liberic in some ways, but
I don't know. I mean, yeah, but that's because Liberic has no sort of chain, right? The only reason White is as good as he is because Albelda's chaining him. But it's like, even then, I don't know. White is enjoyable, at least. Like, I do like how much I hate Liberic. Like, I like that he's a good character to hate. He's a good villain so far. But either way.
Okay. Hello, this is SIU. Today I drew Yasracha a bit dryly. Today's afterwards will be short too. When I look at love, it's not that I crave chicken, but I do
Huh.
find that as I get older, I do still like chicken, just less so.
Oh.
I remembered my parents not liking fried chicken when I was little. Perhaps I'm taking after them, but I still want to enjoy my fried chicken.
Huh.
Neil's got a new hat. Wonder if anyone noticed that.
I did.
Hmm. I did hear that American Major League Baseball is starting soon. I hope that the coronavirus calms down so it can start up again safely. In regards to Caliban and Bomb being on the same boat, which I'm pretty sure many of you predicted, looks like Caliban's enemy right now is Lybrick.
Holy shit.
Lybrick is also a Army Corps commander, so he's extremely powerful as
He
well.
does not look it, I'll tell you that.
Hmm. I don't think I need to necessarily redeem all the bad guys, but I don't think all the bad guys always need to be against the protagonist at all times. I mean, the protagonist is teaming up with Fug already, so it's good versus evil in this so good versus evil in this webtoon is well. Well, I do hope you guys look forward to Caliban versus Lybrick.
Oh, I'm fucking ready. Dude, and Calvin's tired too, right? Like he's kind of
Mm-hmm.
like, beat up a little bit, and he's still ready to just face Labra because he's fueled by rage right now. I
Yeah.
hope. I hope we see him angry because he really doesn't like let his emotions get the better of him.
Mm, yeah. I've been writing a little of the stories I mentioned last week. I'm not trying to be greedy, so I'm just writing about various different ideas on the side for fun. I've been writing about characters we don't see too often these days. If I have something worth sharing, I'll try to share at least a bit. If not, uh, then not. I'll be back next week. I hope you have a happy and healthy week. Thank you. I really hope you
Cool.
share stories. I don't think I've ever seen anything like it.
Wait, what, you
Uh,
hope what?
like these side story things of like characters we don't see very often because that's a
Oh
big
yeah.
thing. I want to see more of a Tower of God. Like I love the main story, but if we could just take some time, if possible, to just talk about what some of the side characters doing, maybe like some short stories of them growing and stuff like that. I really do enjoy that stuff. Like just this one section where we had that little conversation with Love and Augustus, I thought was really well done. I
I think
like
it's
those.
nice too. I think it was more comedic than anything,
Yeah, I
but
mean Augustus was very business oriented, but he was also fair
because at the
to
end of the
Love.
day, like he did eventually come out and say the reality, like, oh, if you don't help
Yeah,
us, I do have to kill you. But
yeah.
obviously, Augustus does not want to do that.
Yeah,
So
but then
like,
he also pointed out the fact that like Bomb is not necessarily a bad person, even though he works for Fug, and like Jihad's also done you dirty, so
yeah,
it was done pretty well.
wow. But we're just gonna ignore. I mean, and Augustus is willing to out the people in his org that did that to
Hmm.
Love too. He's like, hey, I'll help you find
Exactly.
the people
Yeah.
who fucked
Hmm.
you, even though they're his people technically. So
Yep. So
Augustus,
Guskus does care
yo,
for Love.
he's the better Hansung. I swear, he's like the
Hmm.
more reasonable Hansung. Like Hansung will just like threaten you and he'll just beat you. He'll like offer no like back and forth. Like there's no give and take. But
Hmm.
at least Augustus is like reasonable, man. Like
Yep. Yeah.
he's pretty cool. His
He
fucking
didn't have
like
to go into this
power.
much detail.
Yeah, his power is
Like he
cool
didn't have.
too.
Oh yeah, the drawing thing. I think it's awesome.
Yeah, that shit is wild. Like I wonder what the limits of that are, but
Hmm.
hopefully we'll see more of it. I mean, I'm sure we will, but excuse me. Yeah, Augustus is pretty cool. But
Yep.
either way, Adrian,
Hmm.
do you want to keep going?
You know what it is. This is it. Our second
Ooh,
chapter.
2 chapter special, guys. I know you all enjoy it. But either way, this was a pretty long one too. Like we
It
haven't gone
was.
this
Yeah.
while or this long in a hot minute. Not our longest ones for sure, because our old ones used to be like 3 fucking hours, but
Yeah.
they're just crazy.
Like,
Like
what is our
God,
record for most chapters? I think at some point we were kind of speeding through chapters. There must have been an episode where we did like 4 or 5
6.
chapters. Six? Was it
At
six?
least
Dang,
six
dude,
was one of
that's
them.
crazy.
Yeah, we sat down. I think I don't know if that episode went for 5 hours or what, but like
Yeah.
we went crazy in that episode. I don't know if I have the. And again, right? It's sort of like Lutch, man. I don't know if I have the energy in me anymore for that shit.
Yeah. It's also
Because
nice with taking a good pace like this. Like, I feel like you don't want to force reading too much.
yeah, of course. I like going in depth with
Journey
things
is good.
too. Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, well, we will stop it here. So this was great. I think these 2 chapters were amazing. I'm just so excited. I'm just so excited every week to get to Tog, man. I feel
Hmm.
like like it's like I'm a retired like person, right? I put in my time, I got through all the other stuff, and now like we're at retirement, we're at like the golden years. It's like, man, this is what I worked for. This is finally like the payoff. It's just
Hmm.
nonstop fucking, man. It's good. It's good fucking.
Yes, sir.
But either way. that's going to be it pretty much. So, as always, we stream this live at Twitch TV/Tecnics channel. So you can come watch us live, you can interact with us, and we can have fun as always together. And if you want to know when we go live, because today is a Tuesday, we were ironically supposed to go live yesterday, but I had major plumbing issues, so sadly we didn't. But it's good that we didn't anyway, because during the day we can kind of focus more and everything. So it is nice to do it at different times, even though that's not always available, sadly. But either way, it was nice. But you can know when we're doing it if you follow my Twitter at twitter.com/Technics channel. And if for some reason you are sick, you are dying, or you are dead, and you missed the live stream, which you shouldn't, you can always watch the video, the VOD, on a delay at youtube.com/Technics. So that's going to be it from us. We hope everyone enjoyed. But before we go, Adrian,
Mm-hmm.
if you had a Shinsu power, what would you want yours to be?
I like Kelhalam's power a lot. The teleporting.
Really? It's very
That shit,
practical.
you can get anywhere so easily. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Or I can get like a Mayan. A Mayan would be cool.
I mean, that's not
Actually, a
really a
Mayan would be
Shinsu
better because you can
power.
ride it too.
That's
Oh, does that count? Okay, maybe
yeah,
it's
no.
technically counts as being an anima. No.
I
Damn.
don't think Mayan's an anima though.
All right,
Is he?
whatever. Okay, then I'll take Caliban's bow then. I like the
Kalam.
more so yeah, Kalam, yeah. I like
Okay.
the more utility based moves than like power type stuff.
Okay.
So yeah, I'd like the teleporting for sure.
Okay, cool. Well, you heard it here first. Adrian wants to be Kelhalam. So, as always, you all can ask us questions too. I just make up these questions on the spot for Adrian. But if you want to ask him or me anything for the end of the episode, and make sure you note it too, because if you don't note it, I'm just gonna answer it in the comments because I answer all my comments. But yeah, if you want us to ask anything special, anything silly, anything funny, let us know. But either way, that's gonna be it. We hope everyone enjoyed.